GH Dog TV, your #1 TV for all dog lovers.
My name is Robert Annan from Raj Kinkoso, Ghana, and you are watching GH Dog TV, the best.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
You're on GH Dog TV, your #1 dog TV for all dog lovers, and my name is Solo One. You can call me the dog blogger. If you're new on our channel, you kindly subscribe to our channel and then you hit on the notification bell icon for more exclusive and amazing dog content. Today, the current location is Boadi Junction in Kumasi, the Ashanti Region of Ghana, and today we are visiting the Biggest Veterinary Hospital in Ghana, and I'm sure today you're going to love this content. But then let me acknowledge our proud sponsors, Jozera Pet Food. Jozera Pet Food, the pet food with a passion, the pet food with a passion. In case you have dogs, puppies, you are looking for dog food for them, come on, pick the contact details on our screen, or you go to any pet shop and you get a product from Jozera Pet Food. They've got food for cats, they've got puppy milk, and they've even got dog food for diet sensitive dogs, which are grain free and hypoallergenic, made in Germany, top quality. Just pick the contact details on our screen and get them for your dogs or cats. And then we are also proudly sponsored by Bravecto Chew. Bravecto Chew, your #1 solution to all ticks, fleas and mites infestations. You have ticks on your dogs, fleas, mites. Just buy one tasty soft Bravecto Chew, you give it to your dog, and they are going to be free from ticks, mites and fleas for 12 good weeks. Just pick their contact details on our screen or go to any pet shop, buy Bravecto Chew, and you can give it to breeding dogs, lactating dogs, as well as puppies from 8 weeks of age. Now, dog lovers, let's go for a quick break. We'll be back shortly. My name is Solo One. You can call me the dog blogger. Don't go anywhere. We've got more for you on today's episode. Having trouble dealing with ticks, mites, and fleas infestations on your dogs? Use Bravecto Chew. Just give your dog one tasty soft Bravecto Chew and they will be free from ticks, mites, and fleas for 12 good weeks. Visit any pet shop near you and grab a pack of Bravecto Chew now. For wholesale and retail, contact 0243 554 612. Remember, Bravecto Chew may be used in pregnant, breeding and lactating dogs as well as puppies from 8 weeks of age. Bravecto Chew, your perfect solution to all ticks, fleas and mite infestations. Okay, welcome back from that quick break. Today I told you that the current location is Boadi Junction. Yes, Boadi Junction, and today we are visiting the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, and I'm right here with a top man, a boss man himself right here, and he's going to tell us a lot about how this beautiful facility came about. Prof, welcome to the show.
Thank you so very much. It's nice meeting you today.
Nice meeting you too,
Thank
Prof.
you.
I think the first time I actually saw you was at the dog show that was held. Yes.
Where we are the major sponsor.
Yes.
And the hospital that is really sponsoring the dog show. For the first time.
Beautiful. I think that was the first time I actually heard of the KNUST Veterinary Hospital, and then I had an interview with some of the doctors around, and I loved some of the services they said they provided and all. Now, Prof, before I let you talk to us about how everything came about, I'd like you to introduce yourself to my dog lovers who are watching us.
I'm Professor Benjamin Emipe, the Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, KNUST.
Nice one, Prof. Now, Prof, how did this whole facility come about, Prof?
This school, the School of Veterinary Medicine, was an initiative of the Veterinary Council of Ghana.
Okay.
Because before then, many veterinarians that are Ghanaian
Okay.
are trained outside Ghana.
Okay.
They're in Russia, in Ukraine, in Kenya, in Nigeria, and some of them in Cuba. And for these, the training is becoming burdensome because we are spending a lot of the foreign exchange to train this wonderful set of one health specialists. In view of that, the school, the thinking of the Veterinary Council of Ghana is to see that veterinarians are trained in Ghana.
Okay.
And by their wisdom, they thought of having two veterinary schools at the same time.
Wow.
The School of Veterinary Medicine in University of Ghana in Legon and the School of Veterinary Medicine in KNUST.
Okay.
The School of Veterinary Medicine in Ghana, in Accra, Legon, is situated in the College of Agriculture.
Okay.
But for the first time, by the thinking of this veterinary council, and especially the founding dean of this, of this school, in person of Professor Folice, that is Raphael Deladen Folice, thought it wise that the School of Veterinary Medicine should be in the College of Health Sciences. And through Professor Donko and the Vice Chancellor at that time, Professor Aim and Professor Ellis, Otto Ellis, they thought deeply about it because the veterinarians are one of the very top specialists needed in One Health.
Yeah.
And for that, the School of Veterinary Medicine was situated in the College of Health Sciences, the first of its kind in Africa.
Wow.
And for that, our students are being trained alongside with medical students, nursing students, diagnostic imaging students, pharmacy students.
Wow.
And we use all the people we have in the College of Health Sciences to train and deliver veterinary medicine using the One Health concept.
Fantastic.
And that has made us to be the hub of One Health, not only in West Africa, not only in Ghana, but in the whole Africa. As
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And even seeing the facilities here, I'm really impressed. So for how long has it been operating?
We started operation last year, September.
Okay.
In fact, the school was established in 2009.
Okay.
And through the wisdom of the founding dean and the Ghana Technical Education, was able to put up this building. This building is the first of its kind in West Africa.
Fantastic.
Because the founding dean, the founding vice dean, Professor Tony Opoko Ajumani, and the clinical coordinator, Dr. Joseph Atawana, they all traveled to South Africa to see the edifice of what a teaching hospital should look like. And they come up with this, which is a replica of what is seen in Understatement. And this is just the small animal clinic. We have the shared facilities over there, which has not been completed. And at the other side, we have the large animal clinic. And at the far back is where the laboratory will be situated. It's a 3-story building where the top laboratories that will back up this clinic will be situated. No doubt the Get Fund has already done this and handed over this to us. And you can see also that the second phase, which is where the shared facilities and the office of the dean is, has been partially completed. It just needed roofing and plastering and all that. While the others will go on. So we are very sure that before the end of next year, the shared facilities will have been completed. We just test run. We have not even opened. What you are seeing is a test run. Wow. We just test run at least for the first 1 year. Let us see how the people appreciate veterinary medicine and appreciate our services. And that is what we have started. Honestly, it's quite overwhelming. And I must quickly add, it has to do with the push of the first female vice chancellor.
Wow.
Professor Rita Akosua-Dixon, who kept on pushing, and had brought her dogs many times to see that this clinic started.
Fantastic.
And my provost, Professor Ajari, Christian Ajari, was always on my neck. Prof, when are you going to start your clinic? And I had to gather the alumni of the school. It was not started by an outsider. It was the alumni that was trained by our school that started this clinic, and so far we have gotten the best hands delivering in the area of surgery, in the area of treatment, in the area of pharmacy, in the area of diagnostics so far.
Wow.
And I'm very sure that many of our dog owners are very impressed, and that is why we are the official sponsor for the dog show that you saw.
Yeah, nice. And coming here, I've really loved the facilities and everything, and I've even seen an uncompleted building right there. Can you tell us something about that too?
That is the shared facilities where the dean office, the office of the head of department. When I use the word shared facilities, because on the other side is where the large animal clinic is.
Okay.
So whatever they are doing there, when they need X-ray, they need surgery, they can share the facilities.
Okay.
That is why it is situated in the middle.
Okay.
So that whatever they are doing in the small animal clinic, they can share facility, X-ray room and all that in the middle, and their surgical room in the middle, both with the large animal and the small animal. Sharing facilities, and that is why that edifice was there. No doubt they have completed this, and I know that before the end of this year, our Vice Chancellor has assured us that this will be done by next year, which is 2023.
Fantastic.
That work will have started going on there. But however, we have also tried to reach out to donors to share this experience with them, and how this hospital is situated in this axis to take care of animals, both livestock owners, poultry farmers, piggery farmers, and also dog owners within the axis of Ijisu and Kumasi. So that this will be the best being situated in Ashanti region for a reason. Because Ashanti region is always known for the best. And if this is here, I'm very sure that our chancellor will make sure that it is completed. I'm speaking for him.
Fantastic. Nice one, dog lovers. I'm sure you're loving this conversation right here. This is one of the biggest veterinary teaching hospitals, and I'm sure you're loving the scenes, you're loving the conversation. Very soon we'll go inside, you check out the facilities, you're going to love it. But then, Prof, I hear this is the biggest veterinary teaching hospital in Ghana. How true is that?
Yeah, it is true, because you see, it is not, I am a visiting professor to nothing less than 5 universities. I've visited nothing less than 10 veterinary hospitals. And I must say that this is comparable with one of the best in Asia and one of the best in Europe. And it's a masterpiece. And apart from that, we have had memorandum of understanding with universities from Sierra Leone, from Cameroon, and even from Northern Ghana, who wants their students to be trained here. Many times they have sent in their students, they have even sent in their deans to come and cross-check what we are doing in Ashanti region. And this is no doubt because of the great support of the Vice Chancellor and the Chancellor of the university. And because we are situated in the best, this is Kumerica. This is Kumasi, America. and we are known for the best.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Prof, before I leave you to go and attend to other things, what are we to expect in the coming years? Can you share with us some of the vision of this hospital?
Let me tell you this. For this school, we have started 7 postgraduate programs. Looking at top research in the area of One Health. And using our collaborators, both international collaborators, like African Union International Bureau for Research, Animal Resource, FAO, AU, ABA, PAMVAC, and even University of Bonn recently that is coming on board. We have started 7 postgraduate programs masters and PhD in the area of integrative pathobiology, masters and PhD in the area of One Health, and masters and PhD in the area of comparative anatomy. This will be the first postgraduate program in Ghana in veterinary medicine.
Yeah.
And this is to stamp the fact that we are leaders.
Yeah.
And we are going to use our expertise to train faculties for other veterinary schools in Ghana and outside Ghana.
Fantastic.
And in the area of clinical exposure, I must tell you that we have a place outside here that is our research station, which was gladly donated by the district, Shetre Central. We have a collaboration with them, and in the last 3 years we have been doing a lot of programs in that district, and they, in their wisdom, gave us 12 acres of land as our One Health Research Center. This is an outstation, a field station for our students, not just to be trained in an hospital environment, but to go to the field and touch the lives of the people at the grassroots, which is the emphasis of our program, community entry, touching lives at the grassroots level. And I must confess that this, we have started immensely, and I'm very, very sure in the next 3, 4, 5 years, we will have reached virtually all the districts in Ghana.
Wow, 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 wow. This is beautiful, dog lovers. You just heard it from the professor himself. He's told us a lot about one of West Africa, or should I say one of Africa's biggest veterinary teaching hospitals, and I'm sure you're loving today's episode. Prof, thank you so much for letting us have you on the show.
It's not just an hospital. We have a top incinerator. When you go in, you will see what we call a pet lodge. When you are traveling, you just put your dogs with us. We take care of your dogs in 1, 2, 3 weeks. You come back and pick your dog at a price.
Fantastic. Nice one.
I'm very sure that you are going to see the top vet doctors. They will be able to take you around to see the facilities. And let me confess that these facilities were bought by the IGL Generalist through the wisdom of the top management we have and their push. They are just relentless.
Nice.
They are meant to achieve this, and I'm very sure that they will be proud of what we have become in just 2, 3 years.
And this that we are seeing right now is exceptional. It's beautiful. Anybody who comes here will see that this is top notch. Now, dog lovers, I just can't wait for us to get inside and check out some of the facilities and all of that inside. So don't go anywhere. Stick and stay as we go inside. Okay, so we just finished talking to Prof right here, and we're about to get inside this beautiful, ultra-modern veterinary teaching hospital. So join me as we go inside. Follow me, don't go anywhere. Let's get inside. Okay, dog lovers, we just got inside, and okay, let me get to this side right here. Okay, beautiful. Whoa, dog lovers, check out this beauty right here. Beautiful. Nice one, Bossman. Bossman, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. You must be a doctor from your coat and all.
Yes, I am. My name is Dr. Oliver Boadi Junction. I am a veterinarian and also an assistant lecturer at the School of Veterinary Medicine. And in the hospital, the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, I am the interim coordinator.
Okay, beautiful. So being the interim coordinator, can you tell us some of your roles and all of that?
Okay, so for this hospital, what we basically do is to treat animals. And we have various departments in the hospital. So my job is to ensure that all those departments work together to achieve the main aim why we are here.
Fantastic. I've already spoken to Prof, and then has really told me a lot about the background and all of that. Now, getting up close with you, can you tell us some of the departments here?
Okay, so our hospital is quite new, but even with that, we have our small animal medicine unit, and then we have our surgery unit too. We also have our pharmacy unit, and then we have our isolation and hospitalization. We work closely also with the pet lodge, and so the hospital has that one also as a separate unit.
So what's the purpose of the pet lodge and all of that too?
Okay, so for the pet lodge, we house animals that are not sick, that maybe their owners are traveling and they just want expert eyes to take care of them. So because we are vets, we are best suited for that kind of job. So if someone is traveling and they wanted to keep their pets in a hostel, or as we like to call it over here, a hotel, and they can bring them around so that we take care of them. As long as they want us to keep it here, we have people who will be here throughout the night to take care of them, and so all day, all night, we are here to take care of them. For the hospital and our small animal medicine units, what we do is to take care of the animals when they are sick. So basically the internal medicine, we call it. So we take care when they are sick, we prescribe medications, we do all the things that we are supposed to do to help it come back to a good health. But then there are certain ailments, I should say, that would need surgery. And so we have a separate surgery unit that we use to manage those cases. Occasionally too, after we have maybe performed surgery or maybe done some internal medicine, we realize that the animal has to stay with us so that we can monitor it properly. This is a service which is not common in Ghana. We, as far as I know, the first facility to provide such kind of service. We house the dogs, take care of them, give them their medications, do all our analysis on them, and when we are okay and certified that the dog is fine, then we discharge it, just like it's done in the human hospital. So we hospitalize animals over here too. So basically this is what we are trying to coordinate to make this place the hospital that is supposed to be. We also know that in Ghana this sort of service is quite lacking. So the people who planned and designed the KNUST Veterinary Hospital thought of all these things and decided to put it at one spot so that for dog lovers, for poultry farmers, for any other person who has any business with animals and is concerned about their health, we can be in a position to provide all those services for them at a very, very, very minimal cost.
So if I'm getting it well, it's not only limited to just dogs and...
Not at all. So if you've seen our building, it is quite a big building. We intend to expand from what we are currently doing, which is small animal medicine, into large animal medicine, population medicine, that is for the ruminants and poultry and all those animals that we treat them in populations. So it is, and currently we've dealt with rabbits, we've dealt with turkey, we've handled dogs, so we are basically even chimpanzees. So we actually are doing everything. But I'm sure by next year when you guys come around, you will see all these units working perfectly. And we are basically here to serve. So anything veterinary, it's us.
Nice one, dog lovers. You just heard it from the boss man right here. Come on, aren't you loving this hospital? I know for sure that you're definitely going to come here, but then in case you want to link up with them, pick the contact details on our screen. Link up with the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, and trust me, I'm sure you're loving the scenes. We are not done yet. We'll go inside, we'll check out some of the facilities and all of that. Boss man, I've seen this. I don't know how to tell me. Should I say equipment or machinery, all of that? It seems there are lots of stuffs, right? The equipment and all.
Yes. So we, like I said, want to make sure we deliver the best of veterinary services to the people that patronize this place. And so we intend to get the best equipment to help us achieve that. And some of them you see in my background. And as you move around, you see some of them around. We are not done yet. We intend to bring in a lot more equipment. And we want any animal that comes here to get the best care possible. So we keep on adding equipment, and you will see more when you go around.
I just can't wait to go around and see the other stuff, because I've seen there are lots of rooms and offices, the theater, and intensive care unit, and all. I just can't wait for my dog lovers to check out all of these. But then, Bossman, can you tell us about your working hours and all of that?
Yes, so currently what we are doing is that we are doing the normal 8 to 5 from Monday to Sunday, so basically 7 days in a week we are here from 8 to 5. We are also on call for emergencies throughout the night. However, starting from 2023, we intend to do a full 24/7 service, so we'll be here for 24 hours so that we can provide service for animals that fall sick and need urgent attention in the night, and we just want to give the best, so we will be here 24/7 starting next year, 2023.
Fantastic. And do you also do mobile service, like maybe somebody's in the house and then they need a vet to come around and all of that? Do you do those services too?
Yes, definitely we do that. We know that a lot of the clients would also prefer that we come home, and we also have that ambulatory service that we deliver. So we have experts come home, do everything that we will do here, they will do there, unless we realize that there are some equipment that cannot be moved from the hospital. But that being said, I can still say that even things like ultrasound are being sent home to do the necessary investigations. So we do provide the best that we can give in the homes also. So we do go on house calls as well. Yeah.
If I'm understanding, I'm seeing the ultra-modern facilities and all of that. I'm sure there's going to be a time where there are going to be ambulances from this hospital visiting people's homes and all.
That's very true. I mean, you from the questions that you're asking me, it seems like you are part of the committee that is trying to establish this hospital to that level. In fact, we have discussed things like ambulances and all for animals. It is not surprising. In fact, I know some people, maybe some of your viewers may think that, well, dogs, ambulance, but yes, it happens. There have been times where owners have had to rush to the hospital, and if we had an ambulatory service like that, we would rather be the ones sounding the siren, going around the town, trying to pick the animals and bring them here. So yes, we indeed would have ambulance, and I can assure you by next year you'd see things like that over here in our hospital.
Sure, after you said this, my dog lovers are smiling because they know that almost 90% of their problems have been solved, because there are lots of people that complain about their dogs falling ill in the night and then they do not get veterinary hospitals to bring them and all of that. Bossman, I'll let you say your final message and all, but then my dog lovers know that whenever I see a dog, I try to get to know the name of the dog and all of that. Now, I see this dog right here. Can you tell us something about this dog?
Yes, so this is our lovely patient for today. She's called actually LJ Bannerman. She has actually, I think there's a third time it has come to this hospital, and we saw it when it was a puppy. Today, everything is okay, with the exception of some the hair falling. So the owner is concerned, and we've done all our checks on it, and we have given the medication that we are supposed to give, and you can see that it's having a good time just listening to what the interview that we are doing here. So yeah, LJ Bannerman. Don't forget the name.
LJ Bannerman, don't forget the name. Dog lovers, check out this dog right here, LJ Bannerman. Oh, such a fine dog right here. Now, dog, before I leave you to attend to LJ Bannerman and other stuffs, I'd like you to say your final message. Just look into our cameras. Tell my dog lovers something. Tell them something about KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital.
Okay, dog lovers, I am happy to take this moment to speak to you. What I want to tell you is that KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital is here to serve you. We are actually putting in place the best veterinary care you can get in the whole of the country, and we want you to go check us online, look at our services, and whenever you need us, just call us. We will make sure we get to you however you want it and provide the best veterinary care for you.
Nice one, dog lovers. I'm sure you love this one coming from this fly doctor right here. Check his outfit and everything. Whoa. Check him out. Just check him out from head to toe. Wow, looking very dope right here at this beautiful veterinary teaching hospital. Doc, thank you so much for letting us have you on the show.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Do come by again another time.
For sure, most definitely. Nice one, Doc. Okay.
Having trouble dealing with ticks, mites and fleas infestations on your dogs? Use Bravecto Chew. Just give your dog one tasty soft Bravecto Chew and they will be free from ticks, mites and fleas for 12 good weeks. Visit any pet shop near you and grab a pack of Bravecto Chew now. For wholesale and retail, contact 0243 554 612. Remember, Bravecto Chew may be used in pregnant, breeding and lactating dogs as well as puppies from 8 weeks of age. Bravecto Chew, your perfect solution to all ticks, fleas and mite infestations.
Okay, so dog lovers, this is the part where we check out the rooms, the facilities. Everything right here at the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital. The biggest veterinary teaching hospital in Ghana. And even one of the biggest in West Africa. But then before we go inside, let me acknowledge our proud sponsors, Josira Pet Food. Josira Pet Food. You have dogs, you are looking for dog food for them. For puppies. Pick their contact details on our screen or go to any pet shop and get Josira Pet Food. They've got puppy milk, cat food. Just link up with them. Very, very nutritious. And they even have dog food for diet sensitive dogs, which are grain free and hypoallergenic. So when you go to any pet shop, just ask of Josira dog food or you just pick their contact details on our screen and then you get any product from them. And then we are also proudly sponsored by Bravecto Chew, your #1 solution to all ticks, fleas and mite infestations. You have ticks on your dogs, fleas, mites. Come on, just give your dog one tasty soft Bravecto Chew and they are going to be free from ticks, mites and fleas for 12 good weeks. When you go to any pet shop, ask of Bravecto Chew, Bravecto Chew, or you pick the contact details on our screen. For bulk purchases, retail, just pick the contact details. And Bravecto can be given to pregnant dogs, breeding dogs, as well as puppies from 8 weeks of age. So just pick their contact details and link up with them. Now, dog lovers, I'm right here with this beautiful veterinary doctor right here. I'm sure if you've been following our updates, you might have seen here at the KUG CAC All Brief Dog Show that was held in Kumasi. Dr. Dorcas Cordier, right?
Yes, please. That's my
Welcome
name.
to the show once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
That
Good
is
to
what-
have you once again.
Yes, for sure. And coming here, finally, I've really enjoyed the view and all of that. And I'm sure my dog lovers can't wait for you to take us around. Just let us have a tour around this beautiful veterinary.
I mean, if you think the view outside is blowing your mind, wait till you get inside. You'll be mind blown. Yeah.
Nice. So even before we go inside, what can you tell our dog lovers?
Okay, so this is the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, and just as our brother said, like, this is the biggest veterinary teaching hospital in Ghana, and we are here, we are ready to serve you. So wherever you're coming from, whether you're in Kumasi, even if you're in Accra, there's an airport here. Just fly your dog in. We'll take very good care of your dog.
Nice one. Our dog lovers, you just heard it from this fine doctor right here. Now let's get inside as you show us around.
So you're welcome, Akwaba, to the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital. This is our reception. You're meeting our veterinary technician, Joshua Yeboah.
Okay.
Say hi, Joshua, to our dog lovers.
Nice
So,
one.
yeah, so at the reception, obviously, like any other reception, when you come in, we hear your complaints, what you are here for, and then that will determine which section of the hospital that you are going to be assigned to. Because this is a teaching hospital, we want to maintain very high standards of biosecurity and asepsis. So there's a separate isolation unit where we take dogs that have infectious diseases, and then there's a separate facility where any other dog that is not having any disease that's infectious that will infect other dogs is also taken to. So here at the reception, we would hear what you came with, and then we'll direct you to where you're supposed to go.
So this probably
so this is our waiting area. And I should remind our dog lovers and those watching, our viewers, that our facility is not yet fully operational. So many of the things that you see here are just like tips of the iceberg. We're just showing what is yet to come. So don't be bothered about maybe little things that you see, because we are still up in our game. And by the time you come next year, you see a wonderful, ultra-modern veterinary teaching hospital.
You heard it from here. Okay. So we'll move on to the next room.
So this is our triage.
What's that? That's a scale?
Oh yeah, so it's a scale. We'll just demonstrate. Oh, okay, so. So unlike in other establishments where you have to either probably carry your dog, stand on a scale, then you go and stand on the scale yourself, and then we'll subtract to see how much your dog weighs. This is a digital floor scale. So no matter the weight of the dog, we just walk your dog in, the dog stands on the scale comfortably, and then we take the weight as you can see displayed here. So our beautiful Stacy here weighs 18.6 kilograms. Okay, so it's stable now. So, yeah.
And I think I see the tab, the mirror.
So because this is the triage, now in a medical facility, what is done at the triage is to determine the severity or the emergency nature of whichever patient or case is brought in. So you'll be, attending to several dogs at the triage at once. And as I said, we are a facility which has biosecurity at the topmost, that's one of our aims, to achieve the topmost biosecurity. So because we are always like touching dogs and everything in the triage, so then the wash basin is after every patient, you wash your hands, clean your hands, and then before you move on to the next patient. So you also don't carry something from one patient to the other. Nice one. And then there's this boss man here too. So I'd like to introduce you to our resident veterinary medical officer, Dr. Emmanuel Upokudako. So what Dr. Upokudako does is, since he's the resident veterinary medical officer, he's in charge of all the treatments and primary cases that's coming. So as I said, at the triage, we determine the severity of the case. So he would do the first assessment. After we've taken the weight, he will take the records, the history. Every patient is assigned a unique patient number in case file, so that we can monitor and see, like maybe you came today, you're coming next week with something else. We can, monitor and see like the progression of whatever you're bringing your dog for. Yes, so that's what is done here at the triage.
Fantastic.
We determine whatever you brought, the patients, you brought, your pet is wrong with your pet at the triage. Then we move you to one of three places. It's either your pet is going to go to the isolation unit, going to go to the primary care, or going to go to the consulting room for treatments. So we'll start off with the primary care. So at the primary care is where patients here. So the primary care is where the pets that are coming for just vaccinations, deworming, routine checkups. Nothing is wrong with your dog. You just want to come and see your vet. So at the primary care is where we attend to these dogs. And so that's where we do our vaccinations, our dewormings, just routine checkup, and then if nothing's wrong with your dog. So then that's what we do at the primary care. Now, if from the triage you realize that your dog is not feeling well and needs to be given some treatment, but mind you, for this, it's nothing infectious, nothing parvo, nothing distemper, nothing infectious. Then we'll move you to the consulting room, where a doctor would see to you. So here's the consulting room where the medical veterinary officer in charge would take care of your dog, give any treatments that are needed. and then after that, if you need to get anything from the pharmacy, you would come to the pharmacy.
Okay. All right.
So just as you can see, so you come to the pharmacy, and if there's anything that you need, you can get from here.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so that's the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now this huge area is our procedural area. Now at the procedural area is where we do like major treatments. So if like we need to put your dogs on infusion, or we need to do any further tests, take samples, anything, we do it in the procedural area.
Okay.
And also because this is a teaching hospital, then we have students coming around who need to get hands-on training. So in the procedural area is where we gather around, take them through procedures, take them through both theoretically and practically, and even virtually. We sometimes project procedures for them to observe before actually having a hands-on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. I love the fact that there are lots of things around.
As I mentioned, biosecurity is one of our foremost standards. We want to keep very high standards of biosecurity, because what's a hospital when a healthy patient can come in and get sick? So we want to make sure that we have like very standard biosecurity protocols to make sure that we are protecting both your pets and ourselves as veterinarians. Because you also don't want to go home with anything.
That's very beautiful. What's that?
Oh, so this is our trolley. So, you know, there are some very heavy patients, like these bull mastiffs and Boabus, like they are very, very heavy.
Caucasian Shepherd.
Thank you, you know. So, and we can't be having people hurting their waists trying to carry the patients. So, we transport them on this.
Okay.
So, it's actually... Oh, yes!
Like in the human
It's just
hospital.
like human. So, if there's a dog on it, you can just...
Whoa, red lovers, check it out.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Wow, just like we use in the human
Just
hospital.
like they use in the human hospitals.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then this is also especially important when we finish surgeries.
Okay.
So, like we finish a surgery, the patient is still under anesthesia. You can't be moving the patient anyhow. So we just transfer the patient from the surgical table right onto the trolley, and then we take the patients to the recovery ward. This is our theater, our surgical theater.
Okay.
We have a surgical lamp,
surgical table, and then our instruments.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the instruments.
Yeah, these are the surgical instruments. This is just a micro fraction of the surgical instruments that we have. So we performed a procedure about 2 days ago, so we are leaving the instruments out to dry, then we sterilize them and pack them.
Oh, and I think this is the syringe or
Yes.
something. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Nice. Dog lovers, that's the theater right here. The theater right here.
Oh yes, and then I forgot to mention this. We have
our anesthetic machine.
Okay.
So just like in human hospitals, you go and sometimes they have to give you gas anesthesia.
Yeah.
So this machine does that for our dogs and cats. So if we have to perform procedures where the injectable anesthesia is not good enough, then we use our gas anesthesia.
Charlie, I'm loving this. I'm loving the dog lovers. Whoa! I love this place. I think after we go around, so I'm actually going to pick a favorite room.
You want to pick a favorite room?
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't come back here because after we've left, I'll have to sterilize it.
Okay.
Because as I said, biosecurity is of utmost importance. Because we knew you were coming, we left it open. But after you and I are out, we'll have to sterilize the place and keep it locked till our next surgery.
Okay, theater, so we'll meet again.
Okay, so I'm taking you now to our ward area. You can actually hear dogs barking because we have some patients hospitalized.
Okay.
Yeah. So here in the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, we do not want to burden you too much with your taxi fare and your fuel fare and all of that. So when you come and first of all, if your patient is in critical condition and we don't want you to be moving the patient up and down, going home, bringing it back, going home, bringing it back, then we hospitalize the patients for you. Secondly, there are some clients who live very far off or just like the convenience of an expert eye watching over their dog 24/7. Because when we have hospitalized patients, we have personnel who stay behind during the night to monitor these patients. So this is our ward area. We have 4 wards, as you can see. So this whole area is our ward area.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you can see one of our Rottweilers here with the clients.
Okay.
Yes, so the client is coming to visit his pets.
Okay. I think that must be Mr. Justice, the boss of JB. Bossman, big shout outs. All right, dog lovers, that's a breeder right here. Bossman, your kennel name? JB's kennel right here at the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital. Big shout outs to you, Bossman. Nice one. Okay.
Okay. So now this is one of the pride of the KNUST Veterinary
That's a
Teaching
beautiful
Hospital.
hospital.
That's MJ.
Okay.
So MJ, the interesting thing about MJ is that he's here because his owner has traveled and wanted us to keep him here.
Wow.
So this facility here is our pet lodge.
Pet lodge, okay.
Yes, so that's what we have a dog hotel. So if, for example, you're traveling, you don't have anyone to take care of your dog, or for some reason you just want some expert eyes on your dog, even though the dog is not sick or anything, then we would lodge the dog here in the KNUST Pet Lodge for as long as you want, for just some small things.
Okay. Wow. I'm just loving the facility and the set. Dog lovers, just have a look. Wow, just have a look. Man, this is beautiful.
Yeah. So with the way the setup is, we don't keep the dogs in there 24/7. So as you can see, we have this small open area where we can open the dogs for them to socialize and fraternize for some hours during the day, and then we lock them up in the evenings.
Okay. Nice one, dog lovers. Check out
MJ.
this beautiful.
Good boy.
Man, come here. Dog lovers, check out this beauty right here. Hey. MJ, come here. Come here. Dog lovers, I just found a friend right here. Oh, I'm not going home anytime soon.
Kumasi has you.
MJ. Whoa, dog lovers, I'm sure you're loving the scene right here. You can see that this dog is very happy. Even though the owner is not around.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a ball which they play with
along. Yes.
Okay. MJ, woo! Come on. MJ, come here. MJ. Hey, come. Right. Okay. Woo! Dog lovers, if I don't get out of here, I'm not sure we'll be able to check out the other facilities right here. Okay. Wow. Okay. And we have another beauty here too.
Yeah, so that's Stacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. Just check out how these dogs are having fun. So imagine you not being around and bringing your dogs here. Come on, check out. They are in a very good environment and they are really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, they are.
Ooh.
He's found his friends, so he doesn't know you anymore.
Ooh. I'm sure by their time their owners come up, they are sure going to miss each other.
Oh yeah, so there are times when we've had owners come pick up the dogs and the dogs have refused to leave.
Wow.
Yes. We've had incidences like that. So the dog is on the leash, the dog steps out and then just sits down and refuses to leave.
Wow, this is beautiful. So how many dogs do you have
Okay, so we can house up to 15 dogs at a time.
Okay,
yes.
okay,
yes.
okay. Nice, beautiful. Dog lovers, in case you want to link up with the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, just pick the contact details on our screen. The location is Boadi Junction, Kumasi, the Ashanti Region of Ghana.
Yes.
Pick their contact and link up with them. Whoa! Come on, check out these dogs right here. Wow! I love it. Woo!
So at the KNUST Pet Lodge, your dogs always be happy, well fed, as you can see, very well fed, very happy. And so don't hesitate to patronize us if you do need a place to keep your dog, if you ever need that service. Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful. Okay.
So we are going back in.
Okay.
So what I did was I took you through the sterile portions of the hospital before taking you to the non-sterile portions of the hospital. Okay. So now we are moving to the isolation area.
I actually thought we were done.
No, we're not done. I mean, like I haven't even taken you to the labs yet.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's make a stopover at our lab. Okay. So this is our serology lab.
Okay.
So in the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, we endeavor to practice evidence-based medicine. We don't like to do try and errors or like think with our minds as to what is wrong with your pets before treating them. So here in our labs, we perform tests to specifically identify and confirm whichever diagnosis that we are thinking of before meting any treatment. So you know that here you're having the best treatment possible for your pet. Yeah. So we have this machine, this V-check machine, that does confirmatory tests for parvovirus.
Wow.
It will interest you to know that there are some dogs that come here with diarrhea, and it is not parvo. Because people have this ideology that when there's a particular smell that parvo has, but I can tell you they are so wrong. Because we've had incidences where they come with that parvo smell. We do the test and it is not parvo.
Wow.
So this is why evidence-based medicine is
this
very...
is like a parvo checker, if I
something
should
like
put it
that. Yeah. But it does other things apart from that. The machine itself can test for several other brucellosis, canine parvo, canine distemper, leptospirosis. Yeah, so you can do all of those tests. You just have to get a particular cartridge to test for the particular disease that you're looking for. So this is a multi-purpose machine. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So aside that too, then we do basic lab tests, just like how when you go to the hospital, you take your blood, we check your hemoglobin level, your red blood cell level, and then that also influences the kind of treatments that we give, because there are some drugs that when we give attack these cells. So if you're already having problems with those cells and we give those drugs, then we are causing more harm than good. So we want to make sure that everything that we are doing is to the best of the patient. We are not just causing harm while we think that we are trying to help your patient.
Wow. Beautiful.
So I'm taking you now to the non-sterile portion of the hospital, our isolation unit. Okay. So this is our veterinary nurse, Ruth, and she's about to enter the isolation to treat a patient. Okay. So as I said, because biosecurity here is very important to us, we have different sets of footwear and gowns that we use in the isolation unit. So you realize that when she enters, she will pick a lab coat before entering. So that whatever, as she's coming out, our concern more is when she comes out, she does not bring anything from inside to infect the other portions of the facility.
Okay.
So since we are not, we would
Yeah.
observe from outside.
Yeah, you have to observe.
Okay, so this is one of our isolation wards, and we have a patient who we tested yesterday was positive for parvo, unfortunately. But she seems to be doing better than she was, and we are still continuing the treatment.
Okay, is that a puppy?
Yeah, that's a puppy.
Okay.
It's a puppy owned by one businessman, I think. And so he brought her yesterday. He actually brought one before that he had lost. And so when he brought her in, she was active and everything, so he didn't think there was anything wrong with her. And then we tested for parvo because of our experience with the previous puppy, and then she tested positive for parvo. So even though she was active and not pooping and everything, she was still positive for parvo. So we are treating her for it. So as you can see, she's moving around, she's active.
Yeah.
She's even running away from our nest.
Oh, okay. Nice. I know we are still touring. So as we are going, can you give my dog lovers maybe some preventive measures?
Oh,
parvo. I know somebody's like yeah in the camera. Somebody's like asking for us.
Okay, so for preventive measures for parvo, one, vaccinate. Vaccination is your best bet. Secondly, if you have had incidents of parvo in your house or your kennel before, you have to fumigate the whole area. Because the thing about the virus is that it can stay viable in an area for up to 2 years. So if you don't properly fumigate, then you would have the virus there. When you get another dog, that dog will also be infected. So apart from vaccinating, and then if you've had a previous occurrence, you should fumigate.
Okay. Nice one, dog lovers. If you love the question I asked, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section.
Okay, so now we are at the pathology section of the hospital.
This histopathology laboratory of the School of Veterinary Medicine, KNU, was commissioned by Professor Kwesi Obrida, so Vice Chancellor KNUST, assisted by Professor Yawedusa Akodi, Provost College of Health Sciences, KNUST, on 23rd of July 2020. Okay.
So that was the interesting thing. The histopathology laboratory was actually open before the hospital itself started operations. So it is not just a facility that the hospital uses. We also get samples from far and wide. People who also want to perform research, because histopathology is one of the components that is used in research. So people want to perform research because we're an university community. And then even other institutions that want to have their samples tested bring their samples here. So we receive samples from far and wide, even internationally.
Nice. Okay.
So we are entering our histopathology lab. So, as I said, apart from serology, which tests the cells in the blood, the histopathology is for the cells in the tissues. So we have, we've made some tissue slides that will be examined under the microscope. And as you can see here, we have an ultra-modern microscope.
Wow.
Unlike most microscopes that you have to put your eye in the eyepiece and be looking at what that tiny thing that you're looking on, this projects your image onto the screen monitor. So this is a tissue that has been processed, and the technician is going to examine it to see if there are any abnormalities, and then the doctor in charge will write the reports for the owner.
Beautiful. There are lots of equipment. I don't know if I'm using the right word. Equipment.
Yeah. So there are lots of equipment. We have the dry oven, because when you're dealing with tissues, you have to be careful about keeping things sterile. So this hot dry oven helps to dry the samples, keep them sterile. We have the flotation and baking processor, and then we have the microtome that slices the tissues into tiny bits so that the microscope can pick them up, and then we can view what we are looking at.
Wow. Beautiful, dog lovers. So we are still touring the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital. And another sink here. I love the fact that there are lots of sinks everywhere.
So this is the end of our tour in the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital. As I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what the facility is supposed to look like. So our dog lovers, as you have seen the facility, I'm sure your minds are blown, you are wowed, and we are happy to be of service to you anytime, any day. Just link up with us, the KNUST Veterinary Teaching Hospital, Boadi, Kumasi.
Nice one, dog lovers. In case somebody wants to follow you up on social media and all of that, can you drop it on?
Okay, so you can follow, we have a YouTube channel, School of Veterinary Medicine.
Okay.
So you can follow us on, you can check our page on YouTube. We also put up videos not only of the teaching hospital, but also of activities that the School of Veterinary Medicine is doing, because as I keep saying, this is a teaching hospital, so we are working in collaboration with the school all the time.
Okay, so we are done with today's episode.
Yeah.
I really loved today's episode on GH Dog TV. I'm sure our dog lovers also loved it. Today is a different twist altogether. I'm sure they love the place, and most definitely they are going to bring their dogs and all of that.
We are also very much appreciative to GH Dog TV for making it a point to come here to see our facility and put it out there for people to come.
You're always welcome.
So I realized that you were talking a lot about our sinks.
Yes, there are sinks everywhere.
Please go ahead and wash your hands.
Nice one, dog lovers. Let me wash my hands right here before we sign out, dog lovers. I'm sure you loved today's episode on GH Dog TV. And in case you want to link up with GH Dog TV, just pick the contact details on our screen. Maybe you want us to visit your kennel, pet shop, your veterinary hospital or no. Just pick our contact 055-328-4056. 055-328-4056, and then you follow us on all of our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GH.Blogger. This episode was proudly sponsored by Josira Pet Food. Josira Pet Food, the pet food with a passion. You have dogs, puppies, you want the right dog food for your dogs, very nutritional. Pick their contact details on our screen or go to any pet shop and get a product from Josira Dog Food. They have puppy milk, sauces of different flavors, cat food. Link up with them, and they even have dog food for dye-sensitive dogs, which are grain-free and hypoallergenic. So just pick their contact details and link up with them. And then we're also proudly sponsored by Bravecto Chew. Bravecto Chew, your #1 solution to all ticks, fleas, and mice infestations. You have ticks on your dogs, fleas, mites. Trust me, this is the best solution. Just pick one tasty soft Bravecto Chew, you give it to your dog, and they are going to be free from ticks, mites, and fleas for 12 good weeks. Pick their contact details, go to any pet shop, get a product from Bravecto Chew, and trust me, Bravecto can be given to pregnant, breeding, and lactating dogs, as well as puppies from 8 weeks of age. So just pick their contact or go to any pet shop and get Bravecto Chew. Dog lovers, this is where we're going to bring today's episode to an end. I'm sure you loved today's episode. My name is Solo1. You can call me the Dog Blogger. If you are new on our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and then you hit on the notification bell icon for more exclusive and amazing dog content. Catch you another time.
GH Dog TV, your #1 TV for all dog lovers.